And welcome to Bite Size Backups. This particular playlist is really just devoted to giving more information to my other playlist entitled End Time Shorts. So the End Time Shorts, my goal there is just to bring clarity. And in order to do that, I have made those videos really, I'm trying to just cover one topic each time. So because my desire is to be short, I don't always say all the information that I want to get out there. So this particular playlist is really just about backing it up with more information or giving you just a little more to look into. So this particular bite-sized backup is actually a continuation of, or more information in addition to the video that I did called "What Did God Use to Keep Daniel Sealed?" Okay, so let's get started. I'm really just going to give you references so that you can look up the information that I gave in that particular video, because they gave a lot of historical information, and some people might be thinking, where did you get all that and where can I go research it? So this is a good place to get started. Of course, my husband and I have been researching this topic for a lot of years, and I cannot remember all of my resources, but I can certainly remember some of them. So one thing to keep in mind when you are researching Porphyry is that Porphyry himself, his works were burned. So you are not going to find any of his writings. The reason for that is the Catholic Church, actually, you probably know this from history, they really did a lot of book burnings when they were trying to make it so that people didn't read someone's books. And remember, Porphyry was trying to discredit the Bible and prophecy altogether, and so the Catholic Church just burned all his works. So you're not going to find any of Porphyry's works, thanks to the Catholic Church. So what you have to do is you have to look up the complete works of Jerome. That's one way to get started. You can do that online. And if you also want to look at a more kind of already sorted out, a little more organized, there is this book here. It's an expensive book. I realize that. It's because the author has died. So it's hard to find his books. They're out of print. So, but this particular book is by someone called James Matheny, and he really goes into detail and does a really good job laying it out. And then he also cites a lot of works, and I'm going to share my screen. So bear with me while I share my screen with you. And I will show you his cited works, how he organized them. And this might be helpful. And I'm going to wait just so that you can pause and maybe write this down if you want to. So like I said, this is how he chose to organize it. Even if you can't get the book, this is at least his references for this particular chapter in his book that goes into like great detail, far more detail than I went into in my video. And so I wanted to explain what the IBID is. When you see for point 3 how it says IBID, all that means is that it's from the same source that was just cited in number 2. And if it doesn't have a page number, it means it's on the same page. So point 3 would mean also John Walvoord and also on page 16. Now, if you look at point 4, it's going to say IBID and then page 17. So it's going to mean the same source, page 17 now. Okay, so that's what that means. And hopefully you've had a chance to pause your screen and you can go ahead and take a look at some of those resources if you would like them. And that actually concludes this video. I just wanted to give you some quick resources so that you can study that out a little more in depth if you would like to. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to doing the next video.